they say crime is bad everywhere, but we haven't been a victim to crime anywhere until now. We get to Santa Marta, and I had to have people come into my house, right? They say don't let people in your house at all. You make friends, don't trust them. I mean, it's really a horrible way to live. You know, they live from the gate in, so it's really bad. I had 7 different technicians come in trying to figure out why my internet wouldn't work. I had people that came in to clean the water tanks and show me how all that worked. I had the electricians come in to fix the electricity in the house because it was bad. And then I had the air conditioner people come out and install my air conditioners. Well, between all those people that came and went from my house, somebody saw what I had in my house and broke into my house while we slept. So my son is 11 years old, was sleeping. My wife and I were sleeping in our room, and they came in through a hole in the roof that has a grate, like a cage, and the lock that was on there, that was put on there by the owner, was too small so it wouldn't close. Well, one of the people that went up to the roof knew that. They had to have known that, right? So whoever came in through that hole. They climbed in through a window like Spider-Man. I don't know how they didn't fall from 2 stories up. And then they took my wife's cell phone that was right next to her on her nightstand, my son's phone, which was under his pillow. That was scary. And they went downstairs and took our PlayStation, all the video games, 2 tablets, and I don't know what happened. My wife came down at 3 in the morning to get water. Maybe when she turned the lights on to the stairs, it scared them away and they left. Thank God that our front door, when you shut the door, you can't open it, only with the key. So they got locked out and they couldn't come back in, or it could have been worse. They would have tied up my wife, they would have tied me up, my son and everybody. And just like I hear in the movies, in the news, these things really happen here. And people just, they don't understand the gravity of it. It's really, really bad, and it's very common. Just the night before last, I was walking my puppy, and when we're walking, we hear a big commotion right in front of our house. And when I look over there, all the neighbors had come out. 3 guys on motorcycles were trying to rob 2 young ladies on 1 motorcycle. And they were, as they're riding, they tried to sandwich her, and they were pulling on her purse and made her fall off the motorcycle. So when she fell off the motorcycle, the 2 young ladies went tumbling and screaming, and everybody, all the neighbors came out with bats and everything, even shovels. And they were going to beat these guys, but they took off right through a motorcycle. So they took off. Thank God nothing happened to those young ladies. They couldn't take their purse because she had it put across. So don't walk with your purse this way. Put it across your body. You know, don't give them an excuse. Your phones. Don't use the phones out in the streets. There's so many things you can't do here. You can't, maybe in Rodadero you can get away with it, but the chances of a professional thief seeing that you have an iPhone or a Samsung or any fancy phone that they don't have, you know, their worth is what they're going to steal from you. So if you try to fight, you can lose your life over a phone, because that's what it's worth to them, you know, but not to us. So now I've learned, you know, ever since my wife's phone got ripped off, buy cheap phones. You don't need anything fancy here, you know, and it's really bad. I mean, I don't know if I want to live like that, you know. I signed a year lease, so I'm gonna wait it out and I'm gonna see. I even went and bought me like I said, a little dog. I bought a pit bull. So I'm gonna train him to be the watchdog of the house and see what happens this year. And you know, if I get any bad experiences like coming in my house again or something like that, I may just leave. I don't know, if maybe go back home to Houston and get back in the rat race, or maybe find another country that's economical to live in and go visit, because like I said, I can work from anywhere. So I want to see the world.